He
And
was,
if he
apparently.
wasn't gay, oh, he was gay. He was massively gay. He was super gay. And if he wasn't gay,
Then you have questions.
he he seems to. I think he.
Are you reawakening the dormant memories in his mind?
Well, my phone isn't letting me type, so shit.
So shit. Tomorrow's Tuesday, Martin. You know what that
Today is
means?
Tuesday.
I mean,
Today is Tuesday.
yeah, today is Tuesday.
It means nothing.
And actually,
What's got you all bum-fuzzled over there? Get going.
what's got you all bumfuzzled? That's
Yippee
not what.
yippee
That's not what Brock sounds like. For anyone who's wondering, which should be no one because you can literally hear him.
How do you know I can hear him?
You've heard him. That's all that matters.
Oh, well,
So should I do some more side stuff, or should I just go straight to
go
the
straight to the. I'm here for story. I need you to complete the story. Do the side shit on your own time.
That's fair. Mind you, I'm still gonna stream when I do the side stuff. I can just
Yeah, I know.
do that on my own
That's
time.
fine. Do the story stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. 6 years from now, I'll finally hit the ground. Hit the ground running.
Hi, Brandon. He
There's
was
things that
so
we
good. He was so good.
You said it was fabulous though. Ow. The thing exploded in my face.
I'll warn you next time. Shit.
Oh,
Didn't help any that it painted the screen white either. You know, he can take those out with his arrows, man.
that's all the damage that his arrows just did. I'm not saying it's not helpful, but it's not as helpful as you make it out to be.
That was a lot more. That was a lot more damage than you expected to do. It was way more than you thought it would do.
Yes, sir. Treasure map. All right.
Treasure map, alright. This is a goddamn
I couldn't.
troll.
Yeah, but not to my knowledge. It doesn't come to life.
I have a question. If Ymir was the first giant, where did he come from?
In the beginning, there was
I was gonna tell you that there was another rift back there that you could go die on if you really wanted to do something. You would like determine to do something side
There
related.
was ice.
Nah.
And there in the void they met and produced
Water?
the mystic lifeblood of something entirely new. From this water, Ymir took form and became a being
Letting
of
him
pure
finish this thing.
creation and chaos, mother and father to all that came after.
Even the Aesir?
Aye. Every god, man, and beast came first from Ymir's flesh. Though it was the Aesir who thought themselves so superior that they should hold dominion over the rest of creation. It was Odin who took arms against his creator and spilled Ymir's lifeblood with his spear. A necessary evil, he would say.
If it means
to bring
anything,
order to the
there's
realms.
the reason your bro remembers Brandon
Odin
is
was
because of the
fashioned
way
the
I
realm
said
of
hi,
Midgard for his
Brandon.
own.
Hi,
Calls our
Brandon.
All-Father as if he was the
He
creator
said
and
he
not
remembered the
greatest.
snarky way I said it. That's
Covetous
great.
tyrant.
Amir?
Oh, sorry, boy.
He was
I think
3
it best
years
to
ahead
explain
of us,
the
not
reality
1
to
year.
you.
So, what's gonna want to kill me?
Fuck.
You were taken from this realm too early.
You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvig whole again.
Make my Gulvig
Want us to
whole.
collect her bones?
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about that.
Gulvig's Seidr magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy, I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while.
Boy, we are leaving.
They've taken 3 of Sweet Gulvig's bones and spread them across the lake.
That's cool and all. I'll worry about that later.
The special chisel is ahead past this gate.
Oh, great. Really? You know, when you said I'd be fighting these guys again, I didn't think it'd be with a fucking ogre.
I wouldn't have been able to tell you that it was or wasn't. But you're doing way more damage now than you were the first time.
Oh my god.
Wow, it's massive.
I can just leave if I wanted to.
Did I say that?
No, I was just wondering, like, I kind of to myself more than anything else.
Because I was thinking about, because I could have swore I said you could just leave. I think I was thinking about saying it, but what happened was you, oh wow, opening this closes the, pause the video. Ugh. He remembers the snarky when I said hi. I enjoy it more than I'm supposed to. If that means anything.
It means literally something.
It did. It made me like happy. Cause I'm sure like it was like I know. I remember specifically there being like this look on his face at least once, at least one time where he had this look like, what the fuck do you want? Mark, is that not like the greatest thing ever? Is
That's
that not
pretty
like the greatest thing ever? It's the best thing.
Do they want me to hit something with this guy?
Yeah, well, they wanted you to until, you know, you killed everything.
Oh, no, there's that. Of course, like, he drops me off, like, before they show up, so...
And then he didn't die. On top of all of that. Oh man, it's hilarious. You're doing pretty good.
That's not what I want to do. I don't want to leave. I want to finish this. You guys are getting off that easy? Are you insane?
How did he get in the boat?
He
How did Atreus get in the boat?
He teleported.
So you watched more video? Oh, that's right. You caught up. Never mind. Have they been coming out on time?
Yeah, the one came out today, but I didn't have time to watch it because
That's the
I was
last.
busy with stuff.
Well, it's fine. I mean, I just thought there were more.
Father,
I guess you powered through them
maybe we
faster than I
should look
expected
for
you
those
to.
bones.
Why?
That's what I do.
Didn't you hear him? We could talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out
No
while...
Oh, they are updating
I
themselves
will
in the
not be
playlist,
distracted
right?
by this fool's errand.
Yeah. As far as I can
Because
tell.
when shit like that does not happen, I need you to tell me. Otherwise, I will not know. Because I'm not narcissistic enough to watch my own fucking video.
I mean, to be fair, I think I do more than most anyone else has done.
It's by leaps and bounds, yes.
I'm glad you asked that.
Leaps and bounds. That is more than one leap and more than one bound. Although I could not tell you what a bound is if I saw one, but I've heard that they are.
A very giant giant.
A very giant
Despite
giant.
his mountainous size, was without
You went right by that
question
barrel
the
that had
greatest
money in it.
of
Why'd you do that?
ever seen.
Fine, I'll go back. I have to listen to the story
Proud
anyway.
Bangor hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge onto his son, a young Hrimthur, at the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, the son too little. Either way, a quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son. But in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night. So far. Thor.
And what happened next?
You'll see.
Are those scripted at all in any way? Or does he just randomly tell stories?
They are scripted in some places, yes.
Also, you can see
Like
the
this was.
the armor stretching on Kratos' back right now. Like that part in the middle keeps stretching more and more.
Thor killed him. And look, we found the village.
Aye. Thamur fell, first a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty ballbag is
Like, have you noticed there are indeed landmarks on the map
Mm-hmm.
to let you know where things are? I would say that the delay
Doing this?
in the chat to the stream is
I
a
love that
lot
he's asking me,
smaller.
like, are we doing this? That's not what I wanted you to hit.
I'm ready.
So I guess this is my first official, like, when I'm supposed to actually fight one of these for the first time.
crystals brimming again.
I guess so, because we're kind of giving it the business.
Nah, you ain't doing that shit. Ow.
Woo.
You okay, brother?
No, no. Yeah, I know. I know which ones. I appreciate that a trace like comes up off my back sometimes when I'm jumping. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, as the game goes on, he becomes more of a fighter. Kind of like that. Like whether or not Kratos like officially like considers him like ready or not.
Yes. A very, very giant chisel. Magically
There's some
sealed
puzzles
up.
back there. Back in the mainland.
More right here. I don't think there's anything there.
No, that's the dock.
There's something to break.
Oh, I guess it's past this part. My fault. Never mind.
What does that do? Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, neat trick, lad.
Thanks. His idea.
So, yeah, just remembering things about high school. I wonder where that guy is now. I wonder if he got sprung out on cocaine and turned to male prostitute.
Isn't that the only way to go?
It's not the only way to go, but it's a way to go. Under no circumstances, cocaine addiction and prostitution the only way to do anything.
Thamur was a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
What did you break?
A dead person? Frozen dead person? I try to break everything I see for the most part. I feel it's just a good way to live.
That's the white boy in you. Y'all are destructive by nature.
There he is.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
Hostiles. Should we attack?
Well, okay.
Ready, father.
I mean, why'd you even ask me if that was what you were gonna do?
Almost ready. I'm ready. Move on.
Oh. Where? Oh, okay.
Ice man, careful.
Oh, okay.
You don't look too good.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to block that ice beam thing.
I'm probably dying.
So it's not always unlikely. I think that was help. That's how you think of it.
Where the fuck is my ice?
Doesn't matter. Call of Duty. You come.
Oh, come already.
Well, maybe she could just. Well, having trouble with this. Who's the best here? Who's the best here?
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come inside. There's come inside.
It's the Mickey Mouse butt house.
So where's this?
To me.
It's come inside.
Oh, there it is. So as long as I don't touch this, he actually doesn't get up, probably.
If you don't touch what?
The ice guy. Actually, that's where I came up, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. There's some runes. That's not what I probably should have did. It was reflexive. That's what it was.
Hey, Arden Road trees that. That's him.
Can I just throw this at this guy and... Look, I know what you are. Get up.
Why did you hit him?
Because I want to fight him. He's here for me to conquer.
But he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't bothering you. Is the sad part.
Well, he was bothering me alright. His very existence bothers me.
You missed time that dodge.
Did you just say the word nightmare to me? He did. He did say the word nightmare to me. No, get up. I'm not doing that, kid. I'm gone forever. Enemies have a power level. Did you know that? There's also some game shown off that has One Piece characters and Naruto and fucking Goku in it when they were all fighting Frieza. Like they were literally just beating Frieza's ass for no real reason other than Frieza was there, and they were like, that's what we do. I think that's my least favorite status effect. The slow one.
Or being frozen?
No, just... I don't even care about being frozen, it's just being slow. That bothers
Well,
me.
that's what it is. It's you being frozen.
I mean, you could not freeze me and I'd still be slow and I'd still be equally upset.
But why would you be slow if you weren't frozen?
Because time
Unless they
magic.
covered you with mud. So you don't like being frozen?
If you want to argue semantics, I suppose not.
I mean, in this game, it's the only thing that slows you down. You missed.
I wasn't trying to hit it, to be fair. Like, I was locked
Kratos.
onto it and I wasn't trying to.
Kratos, on the other hand, was like, wow. Oh, you're doing it. See, I told you that comes in handy, being able to get the health back like that.
Almost ready.
I'm like, I couldn't tell what you were throwing there, actually.
I'm gonna guess that they just keep coming.
I really don't know.
I mean, the game is leading me to believe this.
He's open. Now your chance.
He's open. Did you miss that first throw?
I don't know. I know I'm dead. I know that much. You need to stop telling me what to do, Head. You're not doing anything. You're just sitting on my hip, yakking at me.
Hey, how do you roll trees out? That's handy.
It sure is, Atreus. It sure is.
What the hell do you want?
Yeah, so, as I was saying, the whole reason I remembered was because in my head, I saw the way that you would say that you would say hi to him, and I just remembered how you would say it, and it was always like, "Hi, Brendan."
It wasn't. It was not like that. It was not like that. It was not like that.
It was not like
Ooh,
that.
That is not how I said it. And I was like, it was hi, Brendan. That's how I said it. I remember that shit clear as day. And I remember how, like, one time he was really, really, not annoyed, but kind of befuddled as to why I kept saying hi to him. And a part of me wonders, was I bullying him? Or was I, like, flirting with him? I'm not sure which one it was, but it was one of the...
Why not both?
Because I don't get down like that, Mark. Now stop toying with my testicles. Like, I don't think I was bullying him. I don't think that's what it was. Like, I think a part of me... I think I might have been flirting. Well, I wasn't flirting, because, like, had he tried to touch me, I'd have screamed. Oh yeah, I think I would have genuinely screamed out loud. Like, you know me, like, you know, like, how bad I am at gay chicken, right?
Mhm.
Like, you know, like, I'm okay as long as I'm the aggressor, but, yeah, when I'm no longer the aggressor, I become very frightened.
Yep.
Something I don't want to deal with anymore. Was that your final rage upgrade, or do you have one more?
I haven't gotten them all, so.
Like, you didn't get the trophy, so I guess that's it. What about the health?
I still don't have all the health. Actually, I don't think I've gotten many of the rage upgrades.
No? You have.
I mean, I've gotten two of
guarantee
them.
you-
I've gotten enough to upgrade it twice.
There's three. There's three. Well, like I can look at it and tell you how many you've and tell how many you've gotten. Yeah, you've gotten almost all of them. That's why I asked that you like upgraded them all the way because you're almost the health is almost done for sure, but the rage is almost like.
I think I only have one more apple. And I have two more or three
yeah.
more of those other things. Oh my god,
I think it's
fucking...
3 more. Oh well, you beat it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing this thing that's gonna blow up in my face.
Almost there. Only 2 left.
You got plenty of health.
Yeah, they do a fuck ton of damage and there's 2 more of them.
We are done here.
Well, I guess that I heard it in a way that I guess it sounded bullying. I don't know. But it was the way you said it definitely sounded more snarky to me. But yeah, the way I remember that he was gay was because, like I said, he was in class with my cousin. And I remember one day she was talking about how, like, I guess they were at a party or something, and he had gotten drunk, and he came up to her when he saw her, and he was so excited, and he hugged her and kissed her on the cheek and went, "I'm so gay."
Alright then.
Hi, Brendan.
There it is.
Hi, Brendan. I'm kind of glad that was captured for the world.
No, that's to say that is just some good storytelling is what that is. That is hilarious. Oh my god. He was gay.
What the fuck is this
so
kid
gay.
doing?
That was his reaction. He's like, I am so gay. I don't get that. How were you drunk and you were like, this is what I need you to know right now. That was funny as shit.
Maybe it was the one time he felt like he could say it.
That's funny as hell to me. Like in so many ways.
Follow
Like,
me, Atreus.
you know what I mean? But you understand how weird that is, right?
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Are you not glad that there was nothing in that?
I'm pretty glad. Am I missing something? Am I being stupid? Because I accept
Yeah.
I'm being stupid sometimes. It's pretty great.
You missed. You super missed.
Maybe I should just do it once and then do it. I turned it once. That's not enough.
No, that's not the solution. You can't have him shoot it. I think you just need to be closer.
I've done it.
Did you get it right? That was a better question.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gay. So gay.
I'm so gay. Like, you couldn't even believe how gay I am.
But I also feel like, just again, you don't know the guy, so
I don't.
it's just like, for him to come out of the closet is like, did you know that you weren't in the closet? You know what I mean? You know, it's like some people are that kind of gay, where like they're clearly gay, and you're just like, I wonder if they know they're gay.
Okay, so that one. Yeah, the ones where it doesn't lead to a chest, those are the ones that probably are the ones that don't count for the health and shit. The health and the rage. Because you were saying you had some missing.
No. I said I had some of the chest missing.
Yeah.
Like when I said the like legendary chest. Is that a legendary chest? Because that's not a chest. That's a coffin.
I mean, I think that's what it counts as a chest in this game.
No, because there are two different. No, there's like chests and then there's coffins. Because there's the wooden chests, which are chests, and then there's like the legendary chests, which are the gold and Then again, the legendary chests could be the ones that have the mask locks on them. I don't know. No. I really wish I could mute this. Why can't I mute it? I don't want to hear me talk. And then I'm gonna hear me do all of that I just heard. It's gonna be annoying. The weird thing is, if I talk over me, I'll have to continuously talk because then I won't be quiet.
That's fine.
It's not. Look how big the giant is. He's
Yeah.
dead.
I didn't want to walk up
How
on
are we
him.
getting down there?
He's dead, Mark.
No, I wanted to look around. I didn't want to walk straight to
I have
his
a plan.
dead head.
Do not act so surprised.
No offense, brother. I don't even think.
I don't have. There's no way to mute this.
Then Thor is a fool.
Then Thor is a fool.
Boy,
To be fair, he does prove it.
Oh no, there's so many of them.
There's not that.
How does he know I need help?
He's your boy.
No, the head.
Oh, because he knows everything.
Because you can smell me. And just smell that I need help. I know he knows everything. But he doesn't know as much as he used to know.
This has the potential to go badly. Oh God! Don't you love it when you and it went badly? Don't you love it when you go get help and then you immediately get hit right after getting it, and it like takes more of the health
Than
away
what I got.
than you? Yeah. Don't you love that? Ain't that your favorite?
Yeah. That's what I look for.
And it just makes your wee wiggle in your pantaloons.
I don't think I wear pantaloons, sir.
You don't wear pantaloons?
I wear pants, I don't wear pantaloons. Oh, that's I don't even know what to say about that. I'm upset.
I ain't seen. What hit you?
The guy on the right.
enemies ahead.
I ain't got there yet. I'm a little behind. Ooh.
I had my shield up. I don't know what to say to that.
Focus up, boy.
Oh, I don't think the dude hit you. I think that the dude shot fire and it splashed behind you. I think that's what what got you. Either that or you just weren't. The dude was just back enough to where the hammer sling missed you, or missed the shield and hit you. So there's one thing I've learned about this game is that it ain't fair. It doesn't use logic. Because the Golden Fleece was only on one Kratos, was on the same arm as Kratos' shield. If I'm not mistaken. No, it's not. It's the other side actually. But Kratos was able to like parry and block things from any angle. So what's the difference? Like, why can't he block from an angle? Why can't he block things behind him? Wow, you're having trouble, Mark.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that's a wrong assessment of my current situation. You know, that's all I had. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they kind of gangbanged in that corner, didn't they?
I mean, again, honestly, the worst part about this mode is just when you don't stay on people, they do that stuff. I was trying to get to the health and trying to block, and I just wasn't doing any of that very well, so here we are. But yeah, the next Assassin's Creed is in Greece, and I'm kind of excited about that.
Have you played Origins?
I plan to. It's on my list. I mean, mind you, I'm like 3 games behind at this point. Maybe more than that. Because the last one I played was, I think, Black Flag. Yeah.
I still haven't finished it.
Like Liberation / Black Flag. I still have that DLC for that game on my system. I just haven't played it. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. That happened so fast, by the way.
With that,
Me dying.
you're dead. You've been hit twice, 3 times, 4 times. All it took. 4 hits was all it took to kill you. It's 4 of them. The Super Draugr and the 2 the archer guys. I call them the archers because usually anything that throws any ranged enemy is usually a weakling.
That's progress. I'd honestly just really like to get my rage going. Because I feel like, at least with that, I'd have a chance. Nope, doesn't matter what I was hoping for. Because I decided to use a special move instead of blocking.
Oh.
No.
How did they describe this game? It's open world, but not. It's non-linear, but not open world. I think that's what they called it. Because I feel like it's more open world, but not a sandbox. You know what I mean? You got lucky.
I'm sure there's a name for it.
I wasn't talking to you. Yeah, you gotta look at that one. You brought the axe down as the other dude was hitting you, so you were in animation until you get hurt. Boy, that burned out fast.
What? How? When did you ever do that? You've never done that.
I thought you were so upset. I'm sorry that you were so upset, Mark. Your face is beautiful. Cry for me. I want to bathe in your salty tears. I won't lie. At one point in this game, I was hoping we'd get Mjolnir. Or Mjolnir, or however you pronounce it. And I don't know why I thought that would be a thing. Damn!
Focus up.
I realize how stupid that would be. Because it's only made for Thor. So here's a question. If you make a replica of Mjolnir, how do you say it, Mark?
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir? Okay. If you make a replica, can you wield the replica?
I mean, it probably won't have the same power, but probably.
That makes sense, I guess.
My phone buzz.
This is actually this is a lot more relaxing than I thought it would be. Like watching you play this on my TV. It's almost like you're in the room, just playing it close. And the connection is a lot clearer than I really expected it to be. Especially since I'm uploading videos on the PlayStation, which is so strange.
It's back to the tried and true method.
It's been tried and it is true.
That did not do nearly what I wanted it to do.
You had so much health not too long ago. That was
Why
unfair.
is there more coming?
There's only one more coming.
Doesn't mean anything. More is more. Refuse to get anywhere near you, piece of shit. What? No.
What? Oh, right. Oh.
Have you considered a tactical retreat?
I had, actually. Unfortunately, the game doesn't let me.
What do you do?
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Martin, what is this shit?
Oh my god, are you serious? This ain't even fun. This ain't even fun no more.
And the shitty thing is, I'm stuck here.
Yeah, you can't like.
I really
oh,
wished
that's
I
it.
had not. I wish I would have just did side shit now. And it starts me here. Can I leave? Can I just leave? Nope.
You can't.
Nope.
Yeah, you can.
Nope.
Oh no. Oh. No, I forgot you had to lift that thing up to leave. And it started the whole fight the fuck over. Get the fuck out of here. I think this probably would have been my breaking point. I don't think I would have made it beyond that. Like, cause the length of this fight alone would have been too much for me.
I might actually reload a checkpoint and go back. I'm not even joking.
You can.
I can.
Oh, you should now actually, because it periodically creates new saves, so it will eventually like override like one that's not here.
I'll give this 2 more
So
tries.
if you want to, all right. Yeah, I think it's like every time you hit a checkpoint, I think it creates a new autosave. Well, I can't say that I saw this coming. I completely forgot about this fight.
Was this not hard for you?
Mm-mm.
Good. Glad to hear it.
I was playing on normal.
I understand.
Like if it, I'm not saying it was easy, but it wasn't like I didn't die this. You know what? Don't quote me on that because I don't fucking remember. I might have cut because like I've had harder fights since this one. Like fights that I genuinely did not enjoy since this one. Like one that actually kind of like got me salty. Like I had to like be quiet and focus really hard. Two of them actually. And they were both after this.
Moving a bit slow.
You know, I'm actually sure there's probably some sort of like, I should be wearing this equipment because it'll do this thing. Like, there's some sort of fire thing or some shit.
Probably. As opposed to wearing what looks prettiest. I'll say clearly everything here is
So I'll go back
Clear.
to, I guess, 324? Maybe 321?
just go all the way to the bottom first to see what's there.
I'm
See
not
what's all
doing
the way
that
at the bottom.
because that would probably be when I started playing again.
I doubt it.
Once a runic summon is equipped to the Talon Bow, hold square. If I remember that, that probably would have helped actually. Because I honestly don't think about the fact that Atreus can do that. Yeah, that wasn't that one.
And so just go all the way down to the bottom. I mean, if I was you, wait, before you load anything, save this. Manually save this. Just in case. Yeah, you have to go all the way back to Midgard. That's why I told you had to go all the way to the bottom. Because every time you died, I think it made a new save stop. Did it really?
I'll try this one. If it's not this, I guess I'm stuck here.
Yeah, I think I fucked you. I think I fucked you. I
I
don't
mean,
know
I
why
can-
it would have.
I can do this, mind you, but I won't have a fun time doing it.
No, I think I did that. I think I. Oh. I don't know if you're gonna see it when I'm playing, but I created 2 save slots on the off chance that I had to go back for some reason. Like, until I knew for sure I was in a place I wanted to be. Like, it was in case, like, the recording failed and I needed to, like, replay an episode. Yeah, in case I needed to replay an episode, I'd be able to jump back in time and get back to that point. I'm sorry, because you clearly had an out to Midgard and I told you to save. And had you not saved, you could have just left and not been here. And for that, I apologize. I had no idea. There was no way I could have known that it would have erased that save, that auto save. Like, that made no sense to me. Like, still, like, that's dumb that it does that. Because the fucked up thing is, like, all the auto saves, that's what fucked me up. Like, that's how come I ended up having to start the game over. Is because I thought it was saving individual plays, but it wasn't. It It did that. That's how come I had to start that game all over. I'm sleepy.
Brother. Brother. He didn't care.
Brothel.
Brothel. Boggle.
Brothel. Boggle? Oh god, YouTube poops are the strangest thing to ever exist.
Who thought this part was okay?
You know, the funny thing is, that's not the first time you said that.
I know.
Huh?
I know.
Yeah, because you said that about the flying dude. It was like, to give him this... You were so upset about that. You were genuinely an unhappy man.
I mean, I accept that I'm doing this to myself. I really do, but I also know that like playtesting is a thing, and like someone had to play this and say, you know, maybe we should tweak this part a little more.
Well, if you remember the update history, apparently they changed all of how the enemy damage and shit goes down. Oh. Did that make sense to you? Because I just heard me say it again. And I didn't make it. It was not a cohesive sentence. It was just words. It was just diarrhea of the mouth.
Are you excited for Wreck-It Ralph 2?
I didn't know there was one.
Yeah.
I like how Kratos was cool enough to stand in and grab his axe, like let his axe come to him while the dude hucked a fucking fireball right behind him. There's a tunic you can give Kratos that makes his arrows do more damage when he's in the enemy when the enemies are in the air. The thing with the ogre is you want to stun him so you can get on him. At the very least until like he's the only one left. I got some. Execute! It sounded wetter than it really was.
You know, I love how I just threw all those rocks and shit, and that's all that did.
So throwing those rocks like use up more of your rage, clearly.
Yeah, so is doing the strong attack.
Oh, that's ass. I didn't notice. I never really noticed. I only used it to get health back.
What am I supposed to do other than run around right now?
Again, like, the objective would be to stun one of the ogres.
I mean, that's a pipe
I
dream
know
at
it's
this
easier
point.
said than done. I know it's easier said than done. Fucking hell.
I don't even really have a lot of room to run around.
Because normally they'll grab one of the other enemies and throw them, and in the process end up killing them.
But that's the thing, like, the enemies are slowly becoming the crazy ones.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
And, like, when they die, they just keep coming out. Like, they just keep bringing more out.
I think you have to kill the two ogres to get them to stop spawning. Or maybe not. I really don't know. Like, I do not remember.
I don't know what to do. Like, I don't even have time to throw shit at them or punch them or... There is no stunning them. Like, that's not happening. There's no amount of, anything I can do that will make that happen. Not with all this shit happening. That was my stupidity. I deserve that. Yeah, here we go, kid. It's my favorite. Just kill me. Like, just kill me. There's no point. No. I will say I think it's a little unfair, like, that there's literally nothing other than reloading a checkpoint that you can do about being stuck in a situation like this.
because they clearly want you to have already beat, like, you know, it's because they made it sound like you did not have to do the side stuff. Like it was completely optional. And to be fair, like if you did side stuff, you weren't gonna get I'm like spoiler alert, I don't give a fuck. You weren't gonna get like more health. You at the very least would have been able to go to a shop.
I mean, I would have got stuff to
You'd
make
got-
my equipment better, which would give
That's
me more
questionable.
defense and vitality.
Oh yeah, I tend to forget about the RPG shit.
Prepare yourself.
Is there anything I can do to my armor to make this... Not really. I mean, that would make my runic stuff go up, but it makes my defense shittier. That makes my vitality go down. It would also take off something that gives me strength. I'm never barehanded is the thing.
Moving a bit slow.
Yeah.
Left side, brother. Corner up. Brother, get up, brother.
I like to point out that during the dragon fight, they had checkpoints. And that was against the boss, of all things.
That's fair, I suppose. I think you're gonna have to go barehanded at some point, man. Because especially for like the sword drawers, like going barehanded, you can stun them sooner. You can just basically kill them off a lot faster. As far as the dude with the hammer, like that's not happening. Because even if you stun him, you can only like throw him, and there's no cliff to throw him off of.
That fine mess.
But if you make it to the ogre, the first one, you've got to stun him before the other one gets in, and at least kill whatever like maybe you can get him to spawn in sooner, riding on top of him. At the very least, you get on him at least twice by the time the second one comes in.
Did you know that when Draugr with chest energy is powered up, something happens because I couldn't read the rest?
They can be knocked back by an explosion or something.
Cool. It's just because of how unrelenting all this is. Like, the fact that I know that even after I do this, like, there's so much more to do, almost just makes me not want to try.
I can say for sure you can pull it off. I'm not saying you're gonna do it on purpose. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be completely luck based. Because at this point you have zero faith. Because the thing is, let's say they wanted you to have like levels up before you got there. You didn't, alright? But
Yeah.
they made it to where you got stuck here. And if you didn't know that you could load a checkpoint, what difference would it make if you'd still be stuck here? So there has to be a way out of this. Like there has to be a tactic that you're supposed to use to get out of this. To get out of this fight, like, to win this. Unless you're not supposed to win it, and that's the whole point. There's how many tunics have you crafted for a player?
0.
You should have been crafting those tunics. Each tunic has a different ability to it. Like there's one that helps him find health mid like when you're in a fight.
Yeah, I looked at that. I was thinking about getting it, but by the time I always think about it, I'm always out of money.
But it's one of the ones I use throughout my playthrough.
This fucker is pissing me off so much. I would even appreciate if doing those moves like built my rage meter faster or something. Because that would at least make sense.
Arrows, like don't get the arrows. You can get lucky that other one will spawn in too. You did. Maybe not in time, but
I don't think that made a difference. Short of
it made a slight difference. Just
Short
not
of-
a massive one.
short of like
It's like-
making that one hurt.
Well, you're gonna have to do it again, like, without a doubt. Like, and I know how improbable it sounds, but you're gonna have to. Because they stay, their stun meter stays built up a little bit longer than you think it does. And as long as you can, like, just constantly have Atreus shooting at them, like, in the meantime, when you can't hit it. Like, especially since you're...
At this point, I'm just kind of like run in circles, avoid everything, and just have Atreus shoot everything. and
Whittle,
hope. like whittle it down
whittle
for
them down.
yeah.
Whittling, 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 whittling. You're gonna be pissed off when this fight ends.
When it ends.
Oh yeah, you thinking you're pissed off now? Yeah, the little amount of damage his arrows does is atrocious. That's why he's named Atreus. He's atrocious Atreus. What about your circle rune? What does that do?
That makes me have a larger window to parry.
Oh, that's not permanent. I told you. I told you. I told you that was how you supposed to do that. I told you that's how you supposed to do that. Didn't I tell you? You can get in there now.
No, fuck
Why?
that. I'm not risking this in the slightest. Atreus earned this. He can win it. He can finish this out for me. You earned this one,
It's
little buddy.
one-
You earned this one.
It's one sword drawer, man.
I don't care. He earned it. He
He's
deserves
shot
it.
stunned.
At this point, I really am just letting Atreus have this. I hate you, you prissy son of a bitch.
I told you could do it. I told you could do it. I told you could do it. And on top of that, I told you how to do it. Look at me. I'm good. I won't mind. I won't mind, goddammit. I want my points to that. Well, I told you how to get that fight won. And it did work, didn't it?
It did. Thank you.
Yeah, when I was thinking about the fact that when Sindri, or whatever his name is, pushes the chain down after the fight, I knew that was gonna piss you. I knew that was gonna piss you.
So should I continue or should I go back?
No, you can go forward now. 'Cause
Okay.
Worst come to worst, you can leave.
Yeah.
No, I was like, yeah, you're not gonna fight anything for a few more minutes. Cause there's a shop here, so get a resurrection stone if you can.
Fight. Here, catch. That was a waste of perfectly good
How will you not see? There is nowhere here to hide.
It's a little tricky.
Did he see the apple coming way before he threw it?
You can be invisible?
More like I can step into the realm between realms. And you're
I'm guessing they're talking about that door that we travel through.
It sees nothing at all. That's
Mhm.
how we avoid ever having to actually use the
What he's essentially saying is I'm making you go through all this because I don't want to tell you how to go between these doors.
Your brother wanted to know if you were getting enough to eat. I guess I could tell me wrong.
No, they can actually become invisible. Yeah.
Thank you.
Like they, ooh shit.
You let him touch this again.
You let him touch this.
Come on,
So that's how Brock was in the temple right after the war. He stepped between realms.
then. Okay, now shush. I need complete silence for this.
So that entire time you could have just gave us a hand out of that fight.
Ready and ready.
Chest armor. I mean, that seems pretty better than what I have.
Press R3, man. Mark.
What?
I said press R3.
Why?
So you can compare what you have versus what you're buying.
I mean, I'm looking at
Over.
what I'm. I could see the stats on the right.
Yeah, that just shows you the difference between. Like, that just shows you what it'll be when it changes. But you can actually compare the two pieces that you have on. Like, statistics wise.
Try keeping that clean.
And don't forget to change the. It's not that the room slots matter, because they kind of don't. But you get like little like buffs from time to time. Doesn't matter. Because I told you I focused on Runic, like for whatever reason. I don't know why. I focused on Runic and Luck.
Even though I wasted some, I think I'm gonna keep those. Because it does more stuff, in my opinion. Still can't upgrade the axe, can't
What can I
upgrade
do
the...
for you?
I guess I'll get fucking... what's his face? Some...
Can you afford it?
Where is he? Where's it actually at?
It's in craft.
Just armor
Or
probably.
bu-
No. Atreus armor. Jesus. I can't get the superior versions. But I can get the basic versions.
you can get the.
Would you suggest the heal stone or the additional melee damage when he's choking them? Because that's the two that appeal to me.
I really don't know. I had both at one point. I actually had him wearing yellow to begin with, the yellow one. But probably the. I guess
feel
for
like-
you, the heal stone makes more sense.
I don't know, because sometimes
Because
when I get health, it doesn't always help. Again, I value damage over most everything at this point, but I don't know. I could get both, so it's not like it really matters.
yeah, but he can only wear one, so
Yeah.
it does matter a little bit.
I guess I'll give him the healing one for right now.
Halberd's not too shabby.
I got a trophy for that. I'll
Yeah.
wait to make the other one. See.
What did we miss? And what do you have your eye on?
Nope. I need one more thing to make my axe pommel better.
Yeah, those things are specific. Like the stuff to upgrade the axe pommels are like the stuff that upgrades the axe. It's contextual. Like you don't just find them out in the wild. They drop from specific enemies. In most cases, you get them in most cases, you get them from bosses or
Should I
either
get,
bosses or chests.
guess I'll get the superior stone just because I can afford it.
Yeah, get the one that's best, because there's one that'll like that you come back before rage.
Till we meet again.
Full rage. I don't know which one that is, but that one came in very handy for me at one point. Keep in mind, like my playstyle for God of War is brute force. Like I just push through. I just push. Like I do. I just push through until I get it done. Oh, that smells terrible. It smells like buttered popcorn. Oh my god, you have no idea how much better I feel.
Good.
And the crazy thing is, like, it's just kind of gradual. Like, are you gonna stop here?
I can stop here.
No. I'm just asking if you were gonna stop here.
No, I'll go for as long as you're willing. Because, again, I want to play this game.
Go ahead and keep playing it, man.
Run, Forrest, run. But yeah, the Golden Talisman of Protection is probably what I'm going to just roll with until the end of the game. Because it's the most useful, to be honest. Like, there's one that heals me. Oh, no. Slowing down time doesn't appeal to me.
What the heck?
So, Splendiforce.
Can you guess it?
No, it doesn't involve standing around here.
Correct.
But how do we move forward?
Found anything good in Fafnir's storeroom, like maybe stone?
Ted Apples, Mark. Ted Apples. Oh, the fuck Ted Apples is.
My aim could be a little better.
Yeah, I didn't have fun with it either.
Careful! My shop's right here!
Well, that's what you get for having your shop right here, huh? Huh?
There's something over there.
Yeah, there's something over there.
We heading into that building?
Yes.
You think there's something inside that'll help us break the ice and get to the chisel tip? I'll keep thinking.
Oh, shit. Focus up.
Alright then.
Almost there! Need a healing stone? Almost ready! Ready to go now!
I didn't realize there was a guy behind me. There was even a thing there, and I didn't realize it. So I'm not too fond of these night guys.
The nightmares?
No, the night guys. The guys who are knights.
Oh. The ones with the armor?
Yeah. That was weird. The last time I died, I didn't have my resurrection stone to even use.
I wonder if it has anything to do with how far Atreus is from.
Focus up, boy.
That would be a strange thing.
Hold on.
Alright, sure. I can't do anything.
Why not?
Fuck it. He was doing that thing where he was holding that stone above his head, and I was hitting him and nothing was happening. And I died twice.
Hold on again.
Not having the best of times.
Be ready.
No shit. So I guess just no matter how far back I go, he hits me regardless. Like if I don't dodge the other one. I love how I apparently jumped into his sword swing. That was my favorite.
Sorry, not ready. I'm coming to you. Sorry, kid. Hit ya.
This is the one.
Ready and wait.
I guess I just block. I guess that's the answer.
Almost ready.
Now get on the other side of him, you fuck.
I'm ready. Need more time.
Ah, give him what for. Mission once, trying to broker a peace between Asgard and Vanaheim. A war. So many lives lost. What I didn't know was Thor had already gone on a killing spree of giants.
What did the giants have to do with the war between the gods?
Nothing at all, lad. That's the tragedy of it. They took no side in that.
Is there just no pushing it one way or the other? It's just okay. Because I'd like to stop pushing it.
Huh?
Yeah. Just no. No, it may not be the brightest. Do you know what I'm missing here? Because I can't jump. I can't throw the axe while I'm up here. Clearly.
No, you can't. Yeah, this one was this one tricked me a little bit too.
Because it wasn't. It won't let me push this boulder thing. Like any. Because once I start pushing it, basically, like it goes on this thing and it won't let me stop until it gets to this point. Like, there's nothing I can do to stop it until it gets there.
Curious thing that.
And when I turn it around, it won't let me jump on it here. Can I still reach it from over here? I don't feel like I'd be able to. No, clearly not.
I will tell you, it's not not as complicated as it looks. And you're trying the same thing I did.
Nope.
Trying to call the axe back and move it on the back swing.
Well,
when you get tired, just let me know.
hmm.
You should be able to jump to that ledge, by the way.
What, right here?
Yeah, that one. I'm guessing. Because it's not that high off the ground.
I mean, it doesn't seem like I can.
No, you can't. I'm saying you should be able to because it's not that high off the ground.
Well, my general idea is that I should be able to get on this and then turn it so that I can jump on that ledge. But I don't know how to go about making that happen.
Like I said, when you get tired, you let me know. Because maybe you figure it out, maybe you don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
I'd like to point out that Kratos should be able to just punch it and move it around, but I guess tell me what to do because I'm not getting it. I'm not
Is that
saying
you telling me to tell you, or
Yeah.
you guessing? Sure.
yeah.
Would you move it all the way across the room and get the chest on the other ledge?
What other ledge? Oh, that one.
Opposite the door you have to go in.
I thought it stopped here. I didn't know. I guess. Okay, there we go.
Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching.
Okay.
Move the brick back to the door you moved it out of.
Like all the way, or
Don't put it in the doorway, but put it just outside the doorway. That's good. Where you have it is good. I suppose. That's the solution.
I mean, I was doing this earlier and it wouldn't let me jump to it.
It would. You just had to be very, very picky. The game is
Okay,
very picky
yeah,
about-
that was what it was. Like, because I was too close.
Yeah, the game is very picky about Yeah, I don't like that. Like that's more
So I had the solution, it's just I didn't get the prompt. Because that was my instant thing. I was like, okay, all I had to do is move it, and I didn't
So
get
you
a
have
prompt.
to have it in that one spot though.
Yeah, I had this exact like situation going on. I just didn't get the prompt. I was like, okay, I guess not.
Yeah, I actually didn't put it. Like I figured it out, but again, it's so very specific about where you have to be standing to get certain things to happen. You missed the chest.
Did I?
I gotta go back. If you can go back, I'm sure you can. The silver becomes important, so getting what little you can get is important. Is necessary.
Another crystal. Just give the word. Huh. What now?
Now I understand.
Again, that whole be here exactly here
Got most of it.
shit was kind of annoying. But I thought that prompt didn't even come up until
I guess I'll just keep doing this. I see a chest over there, by the way.
it's important. Keep in mind that it's there.
Well, stealthy plan it is not.
Now we must free the other strap.
We do?
I keep waiting for there to be another one of those guys and call from.
Why are we going up when what we need is all the way down there?
Say,
Well, the chisel tip is under thick layers of ice, so it melts in it.
correct.
And there weren't any shattered crystals nearby from that chute, so that's not an option.
Correct.
That just leaves smashed in the ice. We need something ridiculously heavy to. I do.
Good.
Can I make him shoot on my back?
it free, write it down, and figure out what comes next after.
So your plan involves a whole bunch of luck.
You are welcome to suggest a different one.
You know, to be fair, Lux always kind of favors Kratos when he does shit. Like for the most part. Not so much in his backstory, but like, you know, and everything else.
What now?
Hold tight.
I'm about to say, you know, 'cause his wife and daughter being where they were is not something I would consider lucky. But maybe we have different ideas of what luck is.
This plan seems ill-advised.
Quiet head.
Jump!
That didn't work. It only fell little ways.
Well, move it a little bit.
I'm gonna assume that I'm not gonna like what's behind this door.
Big old dingus.
That guy's armor still looks pretty good. If you ask me, anyway.
Oh no, the floor's collapsed. There's a sand barrier, but how do we get to it?
We cannot. What does it say?
When time itself is the thread, the forward path is retrograde. Retrograde? It's backwards?
Those symbols. The seasons?
Yeah, but the order's all jumbled. Shouldn't it be winter, spring, summer, autumn?
Why start with winter?
It's from a song mother used to sing.
Don't I know that one? Winter.
Quiet head.
Quiet head.
Music either. Got it.
Good.
Boy.
It's good. I like that. These are the moments I live for. The moments between the pain.
No, I wasn't right.
Okay.
It took me longer than I should have to finish this puzzle because I never noticed the damn things across the room. Like I didn't notice. I was a little upset by it.
Do it.
It didn't work, but I know that's the only song I'm singing.
So should it be spring? No, that would be backwards. So winter.
Summer, winter, spring, fall.
My brain's broken at the moment. I'm sorry. So autumn should come last. So it should be first. And summer.
Try that.
I'll tell you that if you take too long to do this puzzle, they'll eventually tell you the solution.
I mean, I figured it out. I didn't realize.
No,
Oh yeah,
it's
backwards.
not hard to. Oh, you said
Atreus.
retrograde. I got that it was supposed to be backwards. I just got the dyslexia
Right.
kicked in, and I didn't understand. Like, yeah, I didn't get it. I don't know if you're gonna like this
Right
part.
again.
We're rising. The energy's lifting the platform.
Keep riding.
Platform, elevator. I could see why you would
How is this possible?
ask that question.
I guess temporal magic.
What did
Dangerous
I-
stuff the High Valley of Gods used to play
The other
with.
night you asked me, like, I was talking about why am I fighting on an elevator, and you said which elevator.
Used to. Why did they stop?
I still don't remember what it was. Oh,
Turns out
that
stopping
one.
time keeps the sun and moon from streaking across the sky. Unfortunately, it does not stop the wolves that chase them, always looking to sink their teeth in. After that, they decided it was best to leave time alone.
I can't get to the ball.
I need to put a dude.
Atreus actually
Now,
killed that guy
Mateo-
on his own.
I'm gonna tell you why this one doesn't make any sense. If Atreus would simply keep writing instead of helping you fight, this wouldn't be a problem. That's all Kratos has to do is tell Atreus to keep fighting or keep writing, and like he'll handle everything else, and then you wouldn't have a problem. But I think this is one of those fights that shouldn't be that hard, no matter what, because it's contextual.
I will say it's not seeming that hard so far.
But it is time, so keep that in mind.
It's clear.
Back to writing before the floor collapses.
I feel like there's plenty of things that we could just climb up. Is the goal of the door up there?
Yes. I mean, you really didn't have to ask her. Yeah. I'll say that's the one thing about the game I didn't care for is like how Kratos would continue to swipe at things even if they weren't there. So you look like a damn fool, just giving the heirs of business at the enemy like topples to the side.
Look, the energy's lifting it. It's halfway up.
I thought that ground was making fire.
We're good.
Woo!
This fight's being genuinely kind for the moment. Again, for the moment.
Not again.
Call your ex. You called it right before I said that.
Right one.
I don't know if that's the Atreus thing doing that, but they are giving me a lot of health.
I couldn't tell you. But it's the small thing. I mean, it's because you kind of have to get past it. Like, I mean, technically speaking, you have to get past every fight.
The energy's lifting it. It's halfway up.
But this is a little bit different. Like, time is actually juicy on it. Oh shit. So do you think TC Carson just didn't want to be Kratos anymore? Or do you think they simply wanted a new Kratos?
I think they wanted a new Kratos. Like again, when I looked at this game and saw that they were just calling it God of War instead of God of War 4, like they made it very clear that they wanted to kind of make this a new thing, even though it's a continuation.
But that's the problem though. It doesn't make sense to do that or feel that way when you clearly just made the same character. Like he's
Yeah.
the exact same guy. Like personally, I feel like that's not what it did. But like, I don't know if
Jump!
like I don't know whether or not like TC Carson did not want to be Kratos again. I'd like to know though.
You did well.
Like I'd like to like, be able to ask you, like, what did Sony approach you, or did they approach you about being Kratos and you turned it down? Because there's something that happens in game that makes me wonder about the circumstances.
There it is. How are we going to get it free?
A push. Trust me.
Before I push this hammer, is there anything I should be looking for? A bird or
Not that I know
anything?
of. Not that I know of. I'd say when you push this hammer though, it's a good stuff. It's like when you crash through the ice, in case you were wondering whether or not you were going to crash through the ice, it hurt.
Ready.
Because that's the whole
Dig in and push with
get in.
everything.
Dig in and push
pretty-
with everything.
You're pretty high in the air right now though, if
Yeah.
you're wondering. You're really high in the sky.
I realize we've been climbing for a while.
How do we get down?
We jump. Come.
Atreus didn't add anything to this. He really didn't.
Because I realized that Kratos used to do this on the regular.
I have you.
Did you say I have you?
Yeah.
Well. Good. We should keep moving.
Because he's so proper. He's old.
Is there anywhere I can go back? I can't go back. I can turn around, but I cannot go back.
How would you go back?
There might have been something the other way.
I meant like back up.
No,
I
no,
turned
no.
around too. Like you always check. Like you always double check.
The chisel tip.
The man credit. He has a talent for destroying things.
Remember that head.
Never leaves my mind.
Never leaves my mind. How do I... Oh, how do I... Maybe I can do this. It's not what I wanted.
Why does he just not call him Mimir? I never questioned it. Like he doesn't look at him as an individual. Like he's not a person. I mean, technically speaking, he's not a person anymore.
I want to know. I've got to know.
Yeah, you can get down there. Clearly,
I mean, I see that,
They
but
go
how?
you have to go. You have to progress before you can retrogress.
Okay.
Like, and keep in mind, like the game is you're gonna be able to come back. So anything you see, you think more than once.
Yeah, I know that because I've already, I know that you can't miss anything because none of the trophies are missable. So. Which seems pretty crazy with how much we're destroying shit.
They just know not to put things where you're destroying things. I don't know how many of the birds you've gotten. I think I've gotten like 30 overall.
I've gotten none basically for what it's worth.
Yeah, I don't know how many. I think there's only 2 in that area. Oddly enough, it might be somewhere like 4 or 5. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's like 2.
I was really expecting them to come to life. Hmm.
Save point. When I
Save.
said save point, I meant save. I meant save.
Okay.
I'm saying it's a good time to stop. I'm saying it's a good time to stop.
That's fair.
It's a good time to stop. You made progress. You've beaten the unbeatable. You did things. You did stuff and things. You did so many things. You did so good. So I'm gonna upgrade some stuff and then I'm gonna call it a stream. I don't know why I'm in charge of this.
I mean, you know how it goes.
Oh my ass. Oh my ass. Ooh, I bit my tongue. I haven't bite my tongue. I clicked my teeth.
I love my tongue.
Stop. The Electronic Expo. What's the other E stand for? Electronic Entertainment Expo.
I think that is what it is. I have a lot of... I feel like I'm gonna get more experience than I can spend.
Oh yeah, yeah. Way more. And that's the weird part. I mean, because all the God of War games are like that. Like, you get more orbs. You got more orbs in those games than you can use.
I don't use bare-handed shit.
Just upgrade the stuff. It's important. You saw it came in handy.
I mean, I'm trying to save it for Atreus when he gets more stuff.
You'll get more before his boat is upgraded again.
I mean, I'll just get it because. There, I've used most of my experience.
Stop.
Well, guess I'll save once more because I've done things now. And then... Oh yeah, just showing you this is where photo mode is. So I can get all up in Kratos' face. How do you like that face that Atreus is making?
Okay.
I'm gonna end the stream now.
Please do.
Oh wait, what did I do?